What's up everyone and welcome back to the MMA Insight. Jon Jones has just stunned the MMA world by admitting he was wrong in how he handled the whole Tom Aspinall situation, and now he wants to make peace with Dana White. After months of silence and tension between the two, Jones came forward saying that while their verbal agreement with the UFC didn't go as planned, he knows he could have managed things better. Jones revealed he genuinely wants to meet Dana face to face, apologize, and move past the drama so they can get back to doing what they do best, putting on massive fights and entertaining the fans. He even cracked a joke about their love-hate dynamic, saying, "When Dana's feeling me, I'm probably one of his favorite fighters, but when he's not, I'm the reason he's rocking that bald head." Meanwhile, Dana White has confirmed that the long-awaited Tom Aspinall versus Ciryl Gane rematch will happen the moment Tom is medically cleared. Aspinall is currently recovering at home, and once he's ready, the UFC plans to lock the fight in immediately, setting up one of the most anticipated heavyweight showdowns in years. Their first encounter may have ended in controversy, but before the eye poke, it was shaping up to be an intense competitive battle. Now, with the rematch looming and Jones aiming to rebuild his relationship with Dana, the heavyweight division might be on the brink of a massive shakeup.
I think my most immediate goal is to try to be on the White House card.
Okay.
And
you talking to Dana? How's he feeling?
You know, I'm giving Dana his space. You know, Dana has changed my life.
Yes, he
has changed my life. He's changed my children's lives.
Yeah.
And I'm forever grateful to him. And we had a verbal agreement that didn't go over well. Nothing was finalized. But I do admit guilt, not guilt, but I was wrong.
You'll make it right at the White House.
The way things went down, I was wrong, and I wish that I could see him face to face and just apologize to him, and so that we can let bygones be bygones and get back to making some major money for the sport, and really entertaining these fans.
And there's more news about the Tom Aspinall versus Ciryl Gane rematch. And this time, Dana White has added even more fuel to the fire. During his latest update, Dana revealed the good news fans were waiting for. Tom has no detached retina, no structural damage. Basically, the eye is fine. That confirmation instantly reignited debate online. Some fans doubled down on the criticism, claiming Aspinall quit and should have pushed through, while others defended the heavyweight champ for protecting his long-term health. But now, UFC legend Alistair Overeem has stepped in to set the record straight. Speaking exclusively with Bloody Elbow, Overeem defended Tom, saying that watching the footage made it obvious how severe those pokes were. He called the pain excruciating, drawing from his own experience with eye injuries inside the octagon. Overeem emphasized that Aspinall's reaction was completely justified, adding that no fighter should be blamed for valuing their vision over pride. In his words, "You don't play tough with your eyes. One wrong move and your career's over." So while some fans still argue, Overeem's take has shifted the conversation, reminding everyone just how dangerous those moments can be.
Poke was very deep.
Yeah.
And I don't know if you ever had an eye poke, but it can be very painful. And especially if it's going to go in that deep, there's going to be damage. And even if there would not be permanent damage, even if it would be a bruise, it's very painful.
Still, not everyone is cutting Tom Aspinall slack. Many fans pointed out that we've seen far worse eye pokes in the octagon, and some fighters kept going despite the pain. For example, Daniel Cormier once suffered a brutal eye poke during a title fight and still pushed through until the final bell. Even Gigi Prochaska recently said that if it happened to him, he would have continued fighting no matter what. So while Dana and Overeem defended Tom's decision, that warrior mentality debate isn't dying down anytime soon. Anyway, let's roll the Dana White footage. Just weeks after Ilia Topuria's divorce made waves across the MMA world, the lightweight champ has finally broken his silence in a new interview with Setanta Sports Georgia, the UFC's official broadcast partner in his home country. Social media went into overdrive following Topuria's candid confession, with fans flooding comment sections, some offering support, others cracking jokes, and many warning that his next opponent might be in trouble. And honestly, given how El Matador fights, they might be right. Whoever steps in that cage next is in for a war. While his personal life has been dominating headlines, the focus is now shifting back to the octagon. Topuria doesn't have an official opponent yet, but rumors are heating up, with names like Justin Gaethje and Paddy Pimblett being thrown around as possible challengers. The UFC now faces a big decision. Who gets the call to fight the reigning champ next? And perhaps the bigger question, will this emotional chapter fuel or distract El Matador as he returns to defend his crown? Let's dive into to Topuria's full interview and see what he had to say.
ანუ ერთი არის ის რომ რაღაცას რო იოცნებებ ვიზუალიზაციას რო გააკეთებ და რა თქმა უნდა რო გწამს რომ მოხდება, მაგრამ მეორე არის უკვე რეალობაში როცა მოდის ეს ყველაფერი და მაგ მომენტებს ცხოვრობ, ხო? თვალდახელილი ოცნებობ, ესე რო ვთქვა. და ეგ მომენტი იყო რომ ღმერთო ჩემო, ხო იცი რომ ეს მომენტი მოვიდა ჩემ თავს რო უყურები, იმიტომ რომ ამდენი წლები არის მაინც ერთად მოვდივართ ვიცით. რა მომენტში შეგვიძლია ერთმანეთს ანუ მივაწვეთ და ხმა მივცეთ, ხო იცი რომ როგორი მომენტია, იცი რომ კი ნერვიულობ, გეშინია, მაგრამ არავის თოფი არ დაუდია თავზე და არ დაუძალები. მე თვითონ გავაკეთე ამის ვიზუალიზაცია, მე თვითონ მინდოდა და არ რჩება მაგ მომენტში შანსი იმის გარდა რომ უბრალოდ დატკბე ღმერთის ნაჩქარი მომენტი.
Khamzat Chimaev's longtime sparring partner Luke Rockhold just dropped some huge insight that's got the entire middleweight division talking. On a recent appearance on the Long Jackson podcast, Rockhold, who's trained extensively with both Chimaev and Sean Strickland, broke down why he believes Strickland might be Khamzat's toughest test yet at 185. Luke praised Chimaev's wrestling, calling it absolutely elite, next level stuff. But he also noted that Khamzat's striking isn't as untouchable as fans make it out to be. According to him, Strickland's awkward but highly effective pressure style could create real problems for Chimaev. He described Sean as sharp, tricky, and mentally relentless, saying his ability to keep constant pressure while staying defensively sound could test Khamzat in ways no one else has. As of now, Chimaev is eyeing a March or April 2026 return, where he's expected to defend his middleweight title against Nassourdine Imavov. Meanwhile, Sean Strickland is preparing for a brutal title eliminator against Anthony Fluffy Hernandez, a fight that could decide the next challenger for the belt. But that's not all. Rainier de Ridder, who recently lost to Brendan Allen in a fight many fans criticized as a quit on the stool moment, just revealed troubling news. After running blood tests, he said the results aren't good and could even prevent him from fighting again. He didn't share specifics, but many believe it could be tied to his frequent weight cuts this year. Despite the setback, RDR says he's still eyeing a fight with Paulo Costa sometime in 2026. If he gets medical clearance, the middleweight division is shaping up for a chaotic and fascinating year ahead, with Chimaev, Strickland, Imavov, Hernandez, Allen, and Costa all in the mix. Every matchup could shift the future of the belt.
I hate to say it, but Strickland should win a fight, but he's probably the toughest test for him.
Wow. And I don't think you're the biggest fan of Strickland.
I'm not a fan, but he's annoyingly hard to hold down.
Sean Strickland?
Yeah.
When did you roll with him?
He's not that good on the ground, but he can get up. He just, and that's the biggest thing with Khamzat. You cannot stay.
But think about that fight, though. Think about that fight, though. If it's going to be Sean Strickland getting up over and over again, because he's not going to get tired.
Yeah.
And Khamzat not going to get tired.
Khamzat's invincible.
Hamzat, like, it's like he's got to get comfortable on the feet. If he can't keep a guy down, it could be tough.
What about the fact that Khamzat and Sean Strickland have trained before at Extreme Couture?
Yeah.
Nick Sick and everything. You think that makes it worse?
That plays a role in both their heads.
Because I see Sean Strickland talking very loud.
He's talking like he knows he can do something. So we'll see.
Who's Sean Strickland?
Yeah. Do you think that's confidence? Is that to sell the fight? Sean Strickland doesn't seem scared of anybody.
No, I don't think he is. I just think that's his personality.
And that's going to wrap it up for the news. Thanks for watching. For daily MMA news and content, subscribe to MMA Analysts and click the bell icon to be notified when we post videos. Here are the 3 top comments from last video. The first one from Chris Breeze 8875. People need to stop talking about the Raja situation already. It's f***ing annoying if he hasn't been locked up. Chances are he isn't. The second one from Robert Jones 9275 says, I'm gonna talk about Conor. Glad he's sober and doing something patriotic. Hope he wins. And the last one is from Sigmon M3P says, Conor would have won being president if it was 2016 or 2017, but he's a complete joke now. Those were the top comments from last video. If you want to be featured in the next one, all you have to do is comment down below. And if you missed yesterday's news, click the video on screen right now to get caught up. See you in the next video.